Good afternoon, viewers. Seputar information that accompany your afternoon with the latest updates. I'm your host, Destiyani Nabila Sari. A severe hydrometeorological disaster has once again struck the Sumatra regions, beginning in late November 2025. As of today, Thursday, January 29, 2026, emergency conditions following flash floods and slides in North and West Sumatra are reported to be increasingly critical. The extreme rainfall that has persisted since the end of last year has completely paralyzed social and economic activities in both provinces. The crisis was triggered by major rivers overflowing their banks, worsened by the instability of hilly terrain. In North Sumatra, the hardest hit areas include Deli Serdang, Medan City, and Karo Regency. Meanwhile, in West Sumatra, massive flooding has devastated pesisir selatan and Padang Pariaman. The documented damages are as follows: infrastructure, over 800 bridges are reported damaged or destroyed, severing the primary logistic distribution routes across the Trans-Sumatra Highway. Residence areas. Tens of thousands of houses have sustained heavy damage in the high lines of West Sumatra. Dozens of homes were leveled to the ground by landslide materials. Public facilities, hundreds of school and healthcare facilities are non-operational, leading to a total collapse of public service in the affected zones. Data from the Operation Control Center develops indicators a rising death toll. Fatalities, a total of 955 lives have been lost across North and West Sumatra due to sweeping currents in being buried under debris. Missing person, 89 residents are still missing and remain under intensive search by the Joint SAR teams. Injuries and displaced persons. Over 10,000 residents have sustained injuries, while the number of evacuees has now surpassed 85,000, currently seeking refuge in emergency shelters with very limited resources. For the latest situation directly from the field, we are now joined by our reporter Intania Nandita. Intania, can you hear me? What is the last update for the location?
Thank you, Destiyani. I am Intania Nandita, working live, and here in last update from the place. Disaster has resulted in extensive damage across several areas. Numbers, village facilities have been severely affected, and active electronic road, the community network has been disrupted.
That sounds serious, Intania. How is access and condition in the affected areas right now? I see what has been identified as the main cause of this disaster, Intania.
Extreme rainfall has been identified as the primary natural figure record precipitation exceeded 300 millimeters per day. Water intensely by tropical cyclone Sanyar over the Malacca Strait.
Besides the rainfall, are there any other factors that worsen the flooding?
Ground conditions have also contributed the severity of the loading. Varied soil has low absorption capacity, causing rainwater to flow as surface surface launches and rapid and that residual areas.
That explains why the water spread so quickly. How about the environmental condition in the Nene?
In addition, forest is update upstream regions and conservation zone have lost their photo and natural water judgment areas and as stabilities for so the steps.
Alright, so what should be done moving forward to reduce the risk of similar disasters?
Moving forward, disaster education, early warning system, and improved community preparedness.
Thank you, Intania. Any final message from the field?
Floods in Sumatra serve has a strong immediate that environmental degradations and poor land management can exploit natural hazards into low scale disaster. Authorities and emergency teams continue to carry out evacuation efforts, distributed aid, and store access to essential services in the affected areas. Resident resident service in the affected areas. Residents agree to remain alert, follow official update, and comply with evacuation instruction. Weather competition might still lead to further flooding and plain. That's the last update from the fleet. I am Intania Nandita reporting back to you, Destiyani.
Okay, thank you, Intania, as a reporter, for taking the time to come directly to the location to see the current condition of Sumatra. Local governments, alongside the BNPB, National Disaster Management Agency, are currently prioritizing the acceleration of evacuation and the clearing of landslide debris to reopen isolated access roads. We urge residents living along riverbanks and hillsides to remain vigilant against the potential for follow-up rain I'm Destiyani Sari reporting live. Thank you, and please stay alert as the high rainfall level from 2025 continue into early 2026. That's all, and see you soon.